Hello. Today we're having a go at engraving Ernie, the wonder dog, onto granite. So this is something we're really excited about and really want to do well. And we've already had one go where we use different settings, but with this one we think it's pretty good. So here comes Ernie. You can see him appearing before your eyes, and then at the bottom we've got some text. And we actually use different settings for both parts just to see how we got on. Hello. Right, can you see this? This is one of our tests. We've got our little mate Ernie, who is very much still alive, but we're just using him as our photo boy. And what we're going to do now, we've engraved this. We're still kind of playing around with this to get the right settings. And what we're going to do now is infill it with good old acrylic paint. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll give it a squidge.
You know, I've seen lots of people just paint over the top of that. Is that what you're going to do?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my paintbrush to capture a bit of acrylic paint, and then I'm going to use my rag and transfer a bit of the paint onto there, and then I'm going to work the paint into the engraving.
How much paint?
Well, this should do quite a bit of it.
What are you hoping to achieve?
I want the paint to sit into all the little nooks and crannies. Oh, there we go. Look how handsome that boy comes out. Look at that. See if you can see there his face, and just below his collar I've had the paint, and the rest of it hasn't, and it really kind of pops the image out and just gives it a little bit more tone and definition. So I'm really pleased with that first bit. So I didn't put much on there, did I? So I'm going to do the same again now. I'm going to put a little bit on, the pokey finger, and do the same thing again.
Looks like you put more this time.
Similar. It looked like that at the beginning of the other one. I'm just going to work it in, and actually I might just go over this bit again as well. And rubbing it. Okay, see there's his little basket at the bottom here, and see his little claws. So that's Ernie. And now we're going to do his lettering. Now we actually did engrave this part a little bit deeper. So we'll see how this takes. See if there's any difference in how this looks. So
how much deeper?
What do we put it on, Ma? What was the speed and the power?
Speed of 100 for both. Power of 28.5 for Ernie and 70 for the wording.
Wow, so that's quite a big difference, isn't it? Because this is block lettering, it's good really to have it. It might be a bit too much, I don't know. What do you think?
I like it.
You like it? I mean, this probably won't be the best material to actually engrave on when we do our real ones, because some people might like it. It's got quite a lot of flex in it. And when we were looking, the granite that was Gemma was very helpful, and the granite that was absolute black actually will probably mean you don't get sort of flex in the wrong place. It could be interesting, but some people might like the blingy bits, right?
So a little bit of paint is going a really long way.
Yeah, you only need a titchy bit.
Oh good, now I got to put a definition on there again.
Titchy?
Mm-hmm.
Or our friends across the pond not understand titchy, Mum?
No, going to have to define understanding Derbyshire.
We had trouble with mizzle the other week, didn't we? What's mizzle, Ma? What is it?
Miserable or drizzle?
Miserable drizzle. Mizzle. We have quite a lot of that here. Right.
Now, it looks to me like there, from where I'm standing, it looks to me like there's like a film of paint over it.
Does it? Let's get this. Well, I did get I thought I'd get another bit that's just for buffing.
So what would happen if you put some water on there to clean it? Do you think that would...
I think you would need to... What, now?
Yeah.
We'd need it to dry, otherwise it might just rinse away, because it's paint, isn't it? So if you imagine if I put water on the paintbrush,
yeah,
it's just going to rinse away. But acrylic paint, it's quite hardy. I mean, I don't know if you've ever done any painting and got it on your clothes. Once it's dry, unless you pick it out, it's going to stay, really.
So then would it...
It should withstand the weather, but we could do a little test. We can pop him outside when it's dry.
Probably be raining within the next 5 minutes.
I'm sure if we don't like the weather, we can wait 5 minutes.
So I would almost say that this area here is not...
Do you think this bit here needs a bit more?
Yeah, it's not quite filled in.
Let's put a bit more on there then.
And I don't know if that's because of the stone or if it just needs more paint.
A bit on the N and the D.
Yeah, and that end too. So does that mean that we should do tape on these and then really load it in there? Or?
Well, I think sometimes less is more, isn't it? I think on one of these occasions, with these, I think less is definitely more. Just go over these bits again.
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll get it right. I mean, there's going to be a balance, right?
Yeah, research and development, whenever we bring out a new product, we make it and break it, don't we, Mark? Make it and break it, or make it and break it.
So what's with that other side there? What'd you do with that?
Well, that was our very first one we did.
Tell me about that.
And on this one, the further we went down, the more power we put on. And then this half here has had the acrylic paint, and this half is naked. And these we did at different intensities and then filled them all to see which one stood out the most. So again, I think it would be a good idea to pop this outside. Once it's dry, maybe tomorrow we'll pop it outside for a bit. And let the weather get on it, let the sun get on it, and the rain and the
sun. She laughed.
Can live in hope. Right, how's that then?
Well, wow.
Should we stand him up so we haven't got the reflection from the lights above? I'll tell you what, it didn't half heavy. There he is.
Wow. Take a look at this.
Ooh, that looks good.
It does.
I think we can call that a pleasing experiment.